everybody, I'm going to explain exactly how to succeed on your Cold War alternative assessment. This is just a little unique way to kind of show me what you know in a different way than a typical Google Forms test. So it is still a test. It is still 50 points. So you want to treat it like that. You want to prepare. You want to know your information. You want to come in ready to go, so that when we do this in class silently and independently, you'll be ready and you can knock it out of the park. So let me show you. First of all, for our Cold War, we have a theme of an ice cube tray. Get it? These are the ice cubes. So this is our theme. I will provide the paper. And as you can see, there's 8 different spots in there. Some of you will have 6, so you'll just follow these instructions for 6. Okay. Now, what you want to do is step 1, you want to figure out your 8 topics. So these are the topics that you can choose from. Okay. You're only going to pick 8. You want to pick the 8 that you think you really know well, and you've got a really cool, creative way to show me you know it. So you can use Canvas. You can use your notes. You can use any handouts that I have. But you can't use other people. You're going to do this. You're going to show me you understand this information, right? So here are the different topics. Note that for number 10, it's the Berlin Wall going up, not down. So that is in 1961. And then for topic 12, it's a topic of your choosing. So it can be something that's not there. Maybe Tiananmen Square. Maybe it's a 1989 revolution like Romania or Poland that you did in class, and you want to highlight that. So the first thing you do, you pick 8 of these topics. You write them in each box, okay? And you have them at the top like a title, so it's very clear what your topic is. Then you have all different ways to show me you know it. You're going to pick any 8 of these ways to show me you know it. So you do not have to use all of these, but you can only use them once. So some of these might be easier depending on the topic you pick. You might be like, oh, I have a really good idea for this one related to Mao Zedong, or I have a really good idea for this one related to the Marshall Plan. It's up to you. You are in the driver's seat, okay? So what you really need to do, though, is you need to show me you understand it. That's what I'm looking for. You need to be specific. You need to have evidence. It needs to be absolutely clear what your topic is, and you have shown you understand it. So creating an illustration of a Cold War symbol or figure and give it a caption. So you have to think about what's a Cold War symbol, Cold War person, Cold War event. I'm going to draw that out. Stick figures are okay, but I need to be able to see some effort into it, okay? So I need to be able to see what you're trying to convey and then give it a caption. The family tree one is kind of cool. This is not their actual family tree. This is a family tree of who this person may have influenced. So let's say you're going to pick Mao Zedong, and you would say, who has he influenced? Who are communists underneath him that are influenced by him and try to do similar things? Or who is he influenced by? You can take a concept like the space race and have a family tree and show the different things that are influenced by the space race. Okay, so it's all about the influence. That's what that one's about. These museum artifacts, you have one from the US perspective, one from the Soviet Union perspective. You're picking something related to the Cold War for that country, and you're going to draw something that would be in a museum. Okay, so it's an actual thing. You would draw and sketch that out. Now, if you're like, oh gosh, this seems like a lot of drawing, don't worry. I have interspaced in here ones that require words. So I know some people are real into the drawings. Some other people are like, I don't really like the drawings. So I've got options for you. Write 3 Jeopardy answers and questions in Jeopardy format. So that would be, you have the answer first, and then the question is, what is the Truman Doctrine? Something like that. Or you can just do straight up 3 multiple choice questions and their answers. Maybe you highlight or you circle. Create a 3-frame comic strip. So this one is a little bit words and drawings. It needs to be 3 different frames. You're telling a story. So you're telling a specific story, maybe the Berlin Wall going up, right? And maybe you have the reasons why you incorporated that. This one, political cartoon about something that's happened in the unit. So that would be, again, political cartoons always have a message. They have symbolism. They have a message in them. Make sure you convey that in your cartoon. Create an acrostic. So an acrostic is a word that goes down, right? So if it's containment, you would have the C at the top and then the O underneath it and then the N. And then you have to come up with words that explain containment. So for containment, let's see, C. Ooh, that makes me think of Greece. Greece has a C in it, so it doesn't have to start with that word. The word can just be in it. And Greece has to do with containment because it was all about the Truman Doctrine. That's the communist movement in Greece stopped because of Truman's actions. So you would do that. And then just at the bottom, kind of explain or define your word. Write a newspaper headline in an opening paragraph, at least 4 sentences. So, again, these are the people who enjoy writing more than drawing. I've got you. Write a social media post, Instagram, Snap, whatever, about a person we learned about that's not in another box. So, you can't double dip on a person here. It has to be somebody different related to a different topic and something important to them. Write a historically informative poem. It doesn't have to rhyme, but it does need to be 6 lines. Create a name and an award winner for best what? Best something to do with the Cold War and your topic, right? And explain why they deserve that award. Can be a person, can be a group, can be an event. Write out 3 interview questions for a historical figure that's an actual person. Maybe it's President Reagan, maybe it's Mikhail Gorbachev, right? Maybe it's Vasily Arkhipov, somebody maybe a little bit lesser known, and you would write their responses to each of the questions. Just a couple sentences here and there. If you have another idea of something that you think is great and shows what you know, but it's not on this list, just let me know. I just want to make sure you run it by me first. So this is what you're going to do. How is it graded? How is it graded? Well, first of all, 3 points for content. Did you get the content right on your topic? And 3 points for design. Did you follow these rules completely and neatly? Color is highly encouraged. So total of 50 points possible. You are in the driver's seat. You control all of this. So we're going to plan it out, and then we're going to have one day to actually execute it. Okay, so you're going to circle, you'll have this paper in front of you. You're going to circle the 8 topics that you do, and then you will staple this to your final ice cube tray. And these always come out really cool. I'm really excited to see what you know. So as always, if you have any questions, feel free to rewatch this video. Feel free to ask me. I'm here to help, but I really want you guys to take some ownership here and show me what you know. So I will see you soon.